Happy Thursday. Today is May 23rd of 2019, and this is a public Bitcoin update for those who are following Bitcoin and the cryptocurrencies. All right, so in today's update, we're going to go back a little bit in history. We're going to review our prior forecasts since calling the exact bottom on December 14th of 2018. We're going to discuss Bitcoin's cycle into present day and discuss our prior videos making direct reference to some of our public and private videos to have you understand exactly where Bitcoin currently is and where it is headed into the month of June. So let's get started. Back in December of 2018, our cycle analysis forecast the exact cycle low on December 14th, and I do not know that there is another analyst out there that called the exact bottom as we did. Here's a clip of the private video sent to our subscribers on December 14th. So what this is telling us, and looking at the cycle right here, you will see that beginning on Monday, early next week, we're supposed to see a price reversal up, and then beginning as winter begins here on the 21st, this overhead resistance line is expected to break. Now it could break early, but do expect by the end of next week, Bitcoin and the cryptocurrencies are going to have a lot of fire underneath them, and they're going to be going vertical after all these months of price suppression. Beginning next week, as early as Monday, we should see a strong price reversal up, and this price reversal is the start of a long-term bull market that's going to continue for years. These are the great entry points right here, right now for Bitcoin, Litecoin, and some of these stronger alternate coins. So very important point in time the world sits at right here. It's important to be positioned. Personally, I've been adding all week. I added again last night and this morning. I don't think there's going to be another opportunity like this for years to come. From that exact cycle low, Bitcoin did reverse up on Monday the 17th and progressed higher. Now, in prior videos, I've discussed how the 60-day moving average and the multiples of it is actually very important for Bitcoin. And you'll see that Bitcoin from the exact low reversed up to the first 60-day moving average, and it touched it, could not break it. It then went under it, and it traded under it for nearly 40 days. And after the 40 days, it finally broke through the 60-day moving average, only gets stopped out by the 120-day moving average, which is again a multiple of 60. Once it could not break that moving average, it dropped below it again, and it took 20 days, so it cut the time in half to finally break through that moving average of the 120-day. Now, in this time window here of the 20 days, we posted two videos. One was when we were in Vienna, stating that Bitcoin is going to explode in spring. Well, of all the analysts, guess who got it right? Bitcoin did explode in spring as expected, but nearly all analysts at this time were looking for Bitcoin to go down, which never occurred. Again, I repeat, did not occur. Bitcoin did not go down as forecast by nearly all analysts. Bitcoin, in fact, went up and followed cycle analysis. Now, here is a clip of the video of our presentation in Vienna.
Thank you. Cryptocurrency bull market. And once spring gets here, you guys are all going to be celebrating because Bitcoin just skyrocketed.
Now, just a few days later, on the 10th of March, we posted another video. It's a video about how coffee relates to Bitcoin. And what did the video show? It showed that Bitcoin is going to break vertical from $3,900 and explode out of a cup and handle chart formation. Well, here is the actual video that was posted on the 10th of March. And you can see, what did Bitcoin do? It broke the handle and exploded vertical, as April began. On exactly April 1st through 2nd, Bitcoin exploded vertical and continued to go higher. What did Bitcoin then do? Well, it got stopped out by the 360-day moving average, which is a 6 times 3, again a multiple of 60. It could not break it, so it came back down. But this time it took 10 trading days to break it, so again, half of 20, which is half of 40. And so you'll notice how the 60-day moving average plays in beautifully with Bitcoin. Now on the 3rd of May, we posted a specific video titled Breakout Expected. And what did the video say? It said that Bitcoin is expected to break vertical on or about the 3rd of May. Well, look what Bitcoin did on the 3rd of May. It spiked vertical through the 360-day moving average. How did we know? Simple. It was a multiple of 60 and it was a half fractal of 20. Here is a clip of the video posted on exactly the 29th of April. The 360-day moving average stopped Bitcoin. Again, you'll notice when it gets stopped out, it backs off, goes sideways, and then breaks through it. So now, if this took 40 days to break the simple moving average, this took 20 days. Do not be surprised that this will take approximately 10 trading days and this 360-day moving average will be broken. Do not be surprised that Bitcoin busts through this 360-day moving average within the next 10 trading days from the high, putting it into May 3rd. And a cycle analysis was again correct. And during this entire time frame, nearly all analysts were looking for Bitcoin to reverse back down, and guess what? Never happened. Why? Because our analysis was forecasting a cycle high in the month of May. Now next, on May 8th, on this candlestick right here, we posted a private video to our subscribers. This is a clip of the video sent out to our subscribers before, again I repeat, before Bitcoin spiked to $7,400. Happy Wednesday. Today is May 8th of 2019, and this is a private Bitcoin cryptocurrency index update for my subscribers. Today, I will briefly review yesterday's May 7th update and then get to live charts. Now, Bitcoin is not pulling back, and what is missing is a spike. And in the charts, I've been waiting for a specific chart pattern or candlestick, and today we got it. That candlestick is called a doji. And what that looks like is right here where the price pulls up and comes back and closes flat, a little bit red on the day. This is the exact candlestick we got today for GBTC, the stock ticker of Bitcoin. So everything is lined up for a big move very soon. When I say soon, I mean imminent, 24 to 48 hours. So potentially tomorrow, Thursday into Friday, latest Saturday. But right in this time frame, we are supposed to see this massive spike on Bitcoin. Our price target is most likely $7,400. So that is our price target. And those of you who have been watching Bitcoin know that specifically on the 11th of May, Saturday, Bitcoin spiked to $7,400 as forecast. Just 2 days after that video, we uploaded a video titled Go Away in May. This was a public video uploaded on the 10th of May stating that Bitcoin will make a cycle high in the month of May. And you'll notice Bitcoin has topped out in May. Now we'll get to that in just a second. But I wanted to point out this next moving average, the 480, which is again a multiple of 60. It touched it on the 10th, and then guess what? A half fractal of 10 is 5. And you'll notice that on exactly May 15th, Bitcoin topped at $8,300. Before the top came in, all of my private subscribers knew that Bitcoin was going to have not one but two tops in the month of May. Here's a clip of the private video sent to my subscribers on the 12th of May, stating clearly that Bitcoin is going to have a cycle high on the 15th of May, followed by a quick pullback and then another price rise into the 20th of May. And you'll note that on exactly May 15th was the last green candlestick right here. Bitcoin dropped and then came back up on the 19th, topping on the 20th, making the second exact cycle top as forecast. Here is the actual clip dated May 12th, sent to my private subscribers. Happy Sunday. Today is May 12th of 2019, and wow, what a day yesterday. I was forecasting for Bitcoin to go up this weekend and hit 7,400 possibly yesterday, Saturday, and believe it or not, for those of you watching, Bitcoin yesterday hit the target of 7,400. Nobody in the world was expecting this to happen except for us, and we nailed it. So what's next? We have resistance here into the 15th at $8,000. So at this point in time, the next target for Bitcoin is $8,000. And again, as I discussed earlier, upcycle remains at the minimum 15th, could even go into the 20th of May. So I'll be watching it close this coming week. But the 15th is an important time point, so we should get a pullback on the 16th and maybe higher again after that. But the 15th is definitely an important high point. And then beginning on the 21st of May, extremely dangerous point here. This is, I believe, the time point the world stock markets are expected to begin to crash into June, and Bitcoin is expected to fall with the stock markets. Bitcoin again will dump or drop, but off a new high for the year. Well, there you have it. So we are officially in the go away in May. Bitcoin topped again as forecast on exactly May 15th, followed by a second high top on exactly May 20th as forecast. Now, if you are a subscriber, you would have been buying Bitcoin here at just over $3,100. The final exit points precisely on the 20th of May at just over $8,000. From this point, Bitcoin has a down cycle into the month of June. The cycle time point, just as there was a specific time point here in December, and just like May 15th and 20th were specific cycle time points, there are two specific cycle time points for the month of June for cycle low. So June brings two cycle lows. If you are a Bitcoin trader and cycle points or dates are important to you, these dates are provided to our private subscribers within our Bitcoin index. But I do want you to know that at this point in time, Bitcoin has hit a wall of resistance here at $8,200 to $8,300, and Bitcoin is in a current down cycle into the month of June. So I hope this video has been helpful and informative, and we are at an incredibly important point in time for our world. On a side note, the stock market itself is expected to have extreme turbulence. June is going to be very turbulent for the world economies and the markets going into July. So please do expect extreme volatility within the world beginning now into June and July. If cycle time points for Bitcoin are important to you, again, those are provided to our subscribers. But I do want to reiterate again the importance of the months of June and July for our world. I wish you well. May God bless you and protect you. Thank you. Goodbye. And if you are a cryptocurrency trader, you need to see our latest private update. crash of the century, 2019. Stocks, IRAs, 401ks, all will burn. While God's money, gold, silver, multiply in price with the cryptocurrencies. If you've watched our prior videos, you will know that on October 4th, we forecast the exact top of the world stock markets. And since we've made numerous videos to warn the world, have you been listening? Have you been preparing? The initial crash was a 19% market plunge as the third seal of Revelation was opened. This masterpiece in the heaven began on December 21st of 2010. You'll notice the beautiful symmetry within this masterpiece. This masterpiece came to an end on January 21st of 2019. 2 days later, New York celebrated when it signed a bill to allow abortions up until the mother's due date, celebrating the abomination of God's creation. The 3 Olympic medals dictate 3 world crashes, and the greatest of all crashes is expected to come in this year, the golden year, 2019.
Mr. President, your efforts to bring peace to America and the Senate and the Congress are commendable. I am the peacemaker. I am the one to follow to heal this land. If you want true peace, true prosperity, and financial blessings, you must terminate the abortion law. Not just late-term abortions, partial birth abortions, but all abortions. An abomination in my sight is what it is, and America is way past her due of my chastisement for this sin. Make America great again. It needs to be make America blessed again. Your economy will crash for this sin, and it will bring healing to both parties. And you, Mr. President Trump, will bring back the country from this fall. Until America realizes what the Founding Fathers meant by their creator, you will stay in the dark. I am the creator of all the universe, and I tell you this day, you must make America blessed again by following what I say is right and what I say is wrong. And I must stop these abominations by chastising your land. Number 1 on your list of making America great again should be to overturn Roe versus Wade. Your father has spoken, and will you hear and listen and obey? Love, your father who art in heaven.
Great earthquakes will plunge the stock markets, and an economic depression begins. And the wise who prepared with silver and gold and the cryptocurrencies will rejoice with prosperity and abundance as an entire new era of time begins. While the foolish who ignore the warnings unfortunately suffer the consequences as their paper burns. May God bless and protect you and your entire family. Be well.